Hey guys, Trap John coming at you with another Diablo Immortal video. This one, we're gonna have some fun with it. I have a lot of charms, and you know what? Let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can't make something better. I already have a pretty good master charm. I'm very curious if I can somehow roll it and make it better. It's super rare. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see what we can get. And then I'll kind of talk and break it down for you guys, for the other people who maybe haven't gotten so lucky with charms, or maybe they're not, you haven't made it to the end game where you're using your charms. But this way you'll get a good idea of like how to manipulate them, what to look for, how to upgrade, so on and so forth. I also have several other videos on my channel talking about it if you want to go check them out. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so it's no shocker that here lately, I guess my tone has been a little bit more negative about Diablo Immortal, or not even necessarily negative, more, I'm being very realistic with what I expect with this game. With that being said, we're gonna go do something that has a lot of RNG, right? When we talk about charms, we literally mean it's 100% randomized 2 times, right? It's not just a one chance, it's a lot more than that. So let's go ahead and let's talk about how many charms I have. So I have acquired, as you can see here, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 6, 24, 27 charms that I need to fill. On top of that, when I came back and started playing Diablo Immortal a lot more, I ended up with a lot of them and I had to get rid of them. So you'll notice here, if I come over here, I currently have 110 of the dust, right? The alchemical powder, sorry. And what that equates to is that's 11. That's 11 charms. Like you get 10 per charm, right? So it's 2 charms per one. It's 4 charms per, or is it 8? It's, you know what, we're gonna find out here in just a second. But there's X amount of charms that are gonna go into this as well. Like that needs to be sacrificed, right? So let's go ahead and let's start with that. So first, let's talk about what am I looking for and what am I gonna be going for? So there's a couple of things to keep in mind when you're gonna start manipulating your charms, right? When we talk about charms, you have one, I'm a demon hunter, so I'm focusing primarily on demon hunter stuff. So you'll see here, if I turn my chair sideways, but I have vengeance at 8, I have crossbow shot at 8. Those are the 2 best ones I can have possibly on my build, because I always run ruinous path, which then allows all my vengeance damage to get modified by 7.8%. So everything's getting a lot more damage. On top of that, I use crossbow shot as my primary, and that has penetration thanks to Hungerer. Where's it at? Yeah, there you go. Hungerer. It does right here. It allows me to pierce, right? So this is really, really popular. So when you talk about these, crossbow shot and vengeance are going to be the 2 most popular ones, best in slot for a demon hunter on a master or grand charm. I don't know why I wanted to call it a master charm. Grand charm. As you can see here, I also have Rain of Vengeance, multi-shot, Daring Swing, because they correspond with my skills in my tree, right? Really, the only 2 that I'm really concerned with, though, are these 2 here. It would be nice to get these up a little bit more, but honestly, Vengeance and Crossbow Shot are the 2 best in the game to actually focus on for a Demon Hunter. Now, why am I focusing on this? Because you also have to take into consideration, as you go through all these, notice that I have a lot that are other classes, right? Like Frenzy, very good one for Barbarian. Where's another one that I could pop off that I would know off the top of my head? Flying Dragon's pretty good one for the Monk. Sprint, obviously for Barbarian. Frenzy again. Spinning Shield is pretty decent. Draw and Quarter, that's definitely almost a must for a Satyr for a lot of people. So you kind of gotta go through, pick out what you want. Now keep in mind that as I upgrade these, I'm gonna unlock more skills. So it's not necessarily just guaranteed. Like if I don't have, let's say for example, I didn't have this Vengeance one here, I can still roll up any of these charms and get a chance that Vengeance will show up on the skill or on the charm, and that's all I need. I don't need to start out with a skill that I know, right? So let's go through this process. So craft charm, boom. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade this charm. I'm gonna start with Vengeance because that's the one that's most important for me. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade it. So it takes 1 upgrade. Come on. That was 3 upgrades. 4, right? And 4. So it takes 4 upgrades, which is 8 of them, right? Nice. And I got Vengeance and Rain of Vengeance both showed up on these charms. So at this point is where you can extract it, right? You extract it for some platinum. And then from there, you can either sell it or you can use it to try to upgrade your current setup. I'm gonna extract it and I wanna try to upgrade my current one, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to imbue. I'm gonna come up here. Now I have an option. Do I wanna try to roll Vengeance, right? Or do I wanna try to roll, what is it, multi-shot, I think? No, Rain of Vengeance. Or do I try to roll Rain of Vengeance? Either one you could do, right? Either one I could do. In my case, I want to try to roll Vengeance. I'm really trying to get that plus 10 on Vengeance. I think it is a little greedy though. I think this is going to be a little greedy. Ooh, I don't want to do it. It's a bad idea. I should probably get more damage to Rain of Vengeance, but let's just sit it. Let's see if we can get lucky for YouTube. It happened before. Maybe it can happen again. So now we got another RNG where it has to roll on Vengeance. It wouldn't have mattered. We didn't roll it. So it is what it is. We're going to keep the original. Definitely going to keep the original. Like that would be, ooh, that'd be tragic if we messed that up. But now we have to go through and do the whole process over again. So we're going to do this other Vengeance one. It's going to take 4, right? 4 upgrades. Well, guess what? We only have enough for 1. So now we have to decide, okay, what are we going to do to get more of it, right? Now we're going to salvage. So what I typically do is I go through and I salvage only what I have to do, right? So that gives us 30 because it's 3 of them. How many do I need to upgrade this one? I need to go up one more for what's this, level 3? There's 5 levels. So that means I need basically 5 more to go, and that'll give me there. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, salvage. Okay. Now we'll upgrade. Let's go ahead and roll these, see what we get. Nothing. Okay. And yeah, that was it. Okay. So now what we can do is we can now extract, right? So let's extract this one. As you can see here, once again, I ended up with Undying Rage. That's really good for a barbarian, right? So you don't have to be guaranteed with what your starting stat is. I just like to use those because I know it's a stat that's gonna be, or a skill, sorry, that's gonna get modified that I need personally for my build. So let's go ahead and extract this one. Boom. Also, you can extract these, put these on the market, guys. You don't have to use them for your builds if you don't want to. I personally want to because it's a big increase. Like I've noticed a big increase on my account by doing this. Okay, let's see if we get lucky again. So now we got another RNG bout. So double RNG is never fun. Undying Rage, 4% even, which is not terrible. 2% is the most common, but can't keep it. We got to stick with Vengeance. Okay, boom. All right, so how many do we have left? We've still got quite a few left of these. So let's go ahead and let's go through here. Now at this point, notice that I don't have anything else that's guaranteed good for me, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one that I know will probably sell okay on the market on the off chance that I don't get anything good, right? Like that's the point of this. So that's the point of making this video is so you can see the RNG of what you're actually going to get and drive home the message of just because you don't have something that benefits you doesn't mean you can't upgrade it. Still extract it and then go sell it for more platinum, right? Like there is always that option. So let's go ahead and let's go salvage. We got to salvage 8 of them to create one. So we need 2 rows, got to get gone. So let's go ahead and let's start with the Demon Hunter ones that I know I won't ever use. Like I'm not going to use either of these 2. So that's 2 out of the 8 that I got to get rid of. That's cleave, another cleave. That one's probably okay. That's dash. Ooh, I should save that one. Let's go here. Okay. We gotta get one more. Okay. Boom. Now that gives me 80. So now we can go ahead and upgrade. And then let's go upgrade that Undying Rage. Because I know that one would sell well if it doesn't do well here. Right? Okay. Wraith Form. That's pretty good. Come on. Give me Vengeance, Crossbow Shot, or something for my Demon Hunter build. Nothing so far. That's a double Necro though. We got double Necro, and then we did get the Demon Hunter skill, but unfortunately it's Smokescreen. I can't use that one, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extract it, okay? And now we can go sell it on the market. So now I can go place this one on the market. So if I go over here to the market, yes, I'm not paying for Boon and Plenty. I'm no longer spending any money on this game. I'm not giving them any money to support them either. Not gonna happen. But I can go ahead and I can hit sell, and I can come over here, I can select this one, throw it up in the auction. You know what? It's a double Necro one, so I think we're gonna do pretty good with this one. I'm gonna put it max price because it is a double Necro, right? Double Necro, maybe it'll sell, maybe it won't, I don't know. Either way, I wanna try to get as much as I can from it. Now we can go back here and do the charms, right? Let's go back and do the charms. and we'll finish this up. All right, boom, service. Okay, so notice that once again, we have to get rid of 8 and I gotta keep 1. So what do we have here that's worth keeping? I should really look at these a little better. So spinning shield, probably okay. 7-sided strike, I think that's pretty good for a monk. You know what, let's do Ray of Frost. Ugh. I don't know, it's hard to pick on this one. Bone Spear is probably okay. Let's do Bone Spear. We'll keep that one. So let's go ahead and we'll keep Bone Spear. The rest of them we'll get rid of. Okay. Upgrade, Bone Spear, upgrade. Ice Crystal, Monk, man, Drawn Quarter. And multi-shot. Okay, here we go. Multi-shot. This is perfect. I needed that one. That's part of my build, right? So that worked out. I got it on the very last one. So we're gonna go ahead and extract it. Now let's go upgrade and view. Boom. Multi-shot. Let's go. It's your moment, multi-shot. Let's see a plus 10. Plus 10 is the highest you can get. I already have 2 plus 8, which is really, really, really good. Oh man, we did not hit it. And it was a 4%. So if that would have rolled on multi-shot, that probably would have been a 4%, which would have been an upgrade. That's unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. And just like that, we're basically done. Now, these amount of charms that I just got here, as a full disclosure, you know what? Let's just salvage both of those because it's gonna be a while before I go for charms again. But full disclosure, all those charms were acquired once I came back and started actually grinding pretty hard within the last 2 weeks. So it doesn't take that long to necessarily acquire all those. And it looks like after the update, we're gonna get more gems in certain aspects. I wonder if that's also gonna affect the charms that are gonna get dropped during some other aspects of the game, right? We'll see, maybe not, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, who knows? But overall, that's the breakdown of charms. That was my RNG. Notice the RNG, we used all of them, they're all gone. Unfortunately, I got 0 upgrades to my Grand Charm, but I did get something placed on the market. So that's better than a sharp stick in the eye, right? But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and that's gonna conclude this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys have better luck than me on charms, right? It is what it is. I enjoy that aspect though. I like the RNG. I like the kind of like dopamine that you could possibly get from getting really good ones. Let me know what you guys get on yours when you combine them. Where are you guys at? How many plus 8s, how many plus 10s do you have on your Grand Charm? Do you got a lot? You got a few? Were you struggling and did not know that you could group all those skills together? Like, I want to know. I want to hear, where is the community at right now in this game? And how are they feeling about certain aspects of it? I want to hear about it. Please give me the feedback. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Peace.